When you go on a date, don't give up nothing. Dating and having sex will get you dinner and a movie. But holding out will get you diamonds and furs and Cadillacs and proposals and everything else.
The biggest mistake women make on the first date is you tell a man everything you like. You have then given the guy the treasure map to your heart.
If you know you want a serious relationship, you got to state that up front. Well, it'll run him off. If he goes away, he was only there to play in the beginning. We're either playing with you or we're planning with you. We're only doing one or two things.
Welcome back to An African Perspective.
My question is about dating. I was just wondering if you had any dating advice.
Yes, I would tell people, when you go on a date, don't give up nothing. I got this thing called Clink, Lowdown, which means you're a soldier in the army of not giving up nothing. You know, because dating and having sex will get you dinner and a movie. But holding out will get you diamonds and furs and Cadillacs and proposals and everything else. Listen, men like a challenge. Consider yourself Mount Everest. Do you know how many men done died trying to get to the top of Mount Everest? Keep the flags off of you, honey. Keep the flags off.
What is the biggest mistake that most women make on the first date?
Oh, I can tell you that for sure because I put it in my book. The biggest mistake women make on the first date is you tell a man everything you like. You have then given the guy the treasure map to your heart. Because trust me, for the next 2 weeks, you're going to get all that. If you like flowers, chocolate, emails, texts every morning, calls before bed, once you tell him that, for the next 2 weeks, you're going to get so many emails, so much chocolate, so many flowers. You're going to get texts before you go to bed, after you get up. And you're going to get that until he gets what he wants. Then after he gets what he wants, then he's going to give you what he really has to offer. Just slow down. Don't tell him everything. Make a guy work for it. Make him wonder about it. Here's a secret. Let me tell you what I didn't put in the book that I should have. You have to let a man see what he can get, but make him imagine what he can have. You understand?
Yeah.
You got to let him see what he can get. Hey, you get this. Whoa. But to have it, I want you to imagine what that is. That keeps a guy working. When a man asks you what you like, this is your chance to exact all of your standards. I like a man that really goes out of his way to treat a woman special. I like a man who is filled with chivalry. I like a man who is attentive. I like a man who's very thoughtful. Guess what? You answered his question. And we men and we stupid. So we think, listen, I'm just telling you the real. So we think you actually told us what you like. What you did was you told him what you expect. But you did it in such a slick, sexy way. Now guess what? Now you haven't given him the roadmap to your heart. You've left it open. How do I let her know I'm thoughtful? How do I show her I'm courteous? How do I show her that she's at the forefront of my mind? What can I do to show her chivalry? And now you get his version of it instead of the one you told him.
You want a guy that has a plan for you, not to play with you. So let's get into it and find out. Look, we're only doing one or two things. If you know you want a serious relationship, you got to state that up front. Well, it'll run him off. If he goes away, he was only there to play in the beginning.
Right.
The guy that has something in his head is going to stick around and see how high the bar is and how high he's got to climb to get to you. See, too many women got their fence this high. On the first day, you have every right to know what you're getting into. But we're guys, we're pretty crafty now. We've created some terms to keep you away from that, like nagging. Nagging is a term we came up with. That keeps you from talking to us too much because we don't like answering the questions. And then we created terms like gold digger. That's so you don't ask for nothing until we get what we want. So we've done all of this over the years. We're very crafty people. But the biggest mistake that women make is you don't get enough information up front. You got to know on the first night you're talking to this guy what his intentions are. See, look, if we see you in the office or across the room, when we walk over to you, we want something. We're not coming over there to find out what your future goals and all of that. We don't care what your hopes for tomorrow are. No, we saw you, we saw something we wanted, and we're coming over there to see how much it's gonna cost to get it. That's the deal. That is really the truth. If you think we're any other way, I kid you not, we are not that way. And so when you walk up to a guy, you gotta get find out what his short-term goals are, his long-term goal. The first day. Don't even get this guy your number.
Right.
You know, learn how this works. You got to know where this guy's going, because if his ambition in 5 years is to be the top leading pharmaceutical salesman in the neighborhood, you kind of want to know that.
Yeah.
You want to be the drug lord. Wait a minute.
Yeah. And if he says something like, you know, this is too heavy for the first date, we should get to know each other, you should leave because he's just trying to put that off.
That's all for the video. I hope you liked it. Subscribe for more content like this and hit the like button and share. Also leave a comment if you have a topic you want us to cover. Until next time, take care.